Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi the Lightseer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Here I go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in. Starting out the morning with the microphone not on. Good morning. Come on in. Grand Rising. Yes, come on in. Terrific Thursday, or as I would like to say, triumphant Thursday. Good morning. Come on in. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. I am your host. I am Mimi the Lightseer over here in Pisces Tarot. Your business is my business. And ooh, child, we are definitely going to get into somebody's business. Okay, we're going to get into somebody's business. All right. If y'all ready to get into somebody's business, y'all just let me know. I know it. We're going to double click into somebody's business. Come on in. Now, welcome. Good morning. Good morning to all my guppies, my friends that are on the graveyard shift. Good evening to my international family. We are live today across TikTok as well as YouTube. So have your way, or whichever way you want to get the word, but come on in. If you are new to the Pisces Tarot experience, go ahead and put a star in the chat. If you are a returning guest, please go ahead and put a fish in the chat. We like to acknowledge all of our new people. Yes, overnight shift. Yes, welcome. Vic, welcome. Yes, if you're new, put a star in the chat. If you're a returning guest, go ahead and put in here. Girl, we got to get into somebody's business, child. We get into somebody's business. Good morning. Yes, I love my graveyard shift folks. Y'all hold me down every single day. When I get up in the middle of the night and I can't sleep, guess who's here? My friends at work. And I love that. I love that for us because we get to have some time together. Welcome, Sinatra. I hope I said that right. Welcome, Naja. Welcome, Mar. Yes, welcome. All right, y'all. So get ready for a full interactive experience, okay? Before we jump in, I like to share. I do my readings in three phases. Good morning, Christopher. Welcome. I do my readings in three phases. Number one, I give cosmic insights or spiritual insights on what I'm hearing Spirit tell me this morning. Number two, I do cosmic insights, which are from these cards here, as well as some other cards to get some clues about whose business we're in. And then we get into this reading to make sense of what we're talking about, okay? So if y'all are getting ready to get into this good reading, because I'm telling you, it's going to be a good one. I got an earworm this morning, and I'm just like, what in the world? Especially knowing that this is not a newer song. It's just like, what? We got sound effects. We're going to have a good time. Okay, we gonna have a good time because I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, these readings this week been hard. But for y'all that's new, y'all gonna have an experience. Welcome, Liz. Welcome. Y'all gonna have an experience. Y'all gonna walk away from here like, what? Y'all gonna walk away. Y'all gonna walk away like, okay. All right. So if y'all ready to get into this reading, go ahead. Welcome, Monica. Let me go ahead and see these hand claps. If you are ready for this reading, go ahead and clap your hands down in chat. Put the clapping hands emoji or some lifting hands emoji. Put some hands emoji in the chat because we are about to go ahead and get into it. And I promise you, it's going to be well worth the wait, okay? So this morning, I have an old school song that came to my mind, okay? An old school song. And so each day before I do any readings or any channeling, any of that, right? I take time to reflect upon the immediate energies that spirit is sharing with me, okay? And it can be through divine messages. It can also be through earworms like what I'm hearing today. What I am hearing today is an old song from 1976. I was not born yet, okay? So if I have anybody that's here that is a baby boomer, Generation Xer, y'all know exactly. Good morning, Belinda. Y'all know exactly this song. I know this song because it was my mama's jam, and songs didn't come and go like they did then. They're timeless, okay? And so this song right here is a classic, okay? 1976. And what I am hearing is, and I'm going to tell you what the name of the song is here in a second, but what I am hearing specifically looping in my head from the time that I opened up my eyes, I just can't say, it's here that you want me. I just can't say, oh baby, I don't want nobody kissing you but me. Can't say, oh baby, I just can't say, okay? So the name of the song is Norman Connor. I'm sorry, the person who sings the song is Norman Connor. The name of the song is You Are My Starship, okay? And this song is not a long song, but as songs were back in the day, they had a lot of instrumentals playing, a lot of music. So in the song, yes, somebody on YouTube was like, oh my God. Yes, BB's like, you are my star. Yes. So you know the song, right? You are my light. I have to go on. Have me any way you want to. Just take care of me and love me till my tension is gone. Because you are my starship. Come take me up tonight and don't be late. Yes, you are my starship. Come take me up tonight and don't be late, and don't you come too soon. Now, I'm still trying to figure out what in the world was exactly the Starship. Y'all know me. When you say Starship, what do you mean? What do you mean? Exactly what do you mean? Okay? But, see, somebody else remembers the song, okay? So I'm like, are you getting high? Is it a sexual fantasy? Like, what is happening here? Okay? But when he said, I just can't say, it's here that you want me, okay? And I keep hearing the music playing, okay? I keep hearing the music playing, okay? And so, thank you, BB. BB said, oh, you know what? God led me to your life. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. So immediately as I'm hearing that playing in my ear, I feel like there's some confusion going on between you and a person, where somebody is not sure if you really want them or not. And they don't know. They want to be with you. You want to be with them. But they don't know. And I'm curious to know if this has anything to do with the last two reads. Yesterday we had an emergency meeting. We had an emergency session last night. That was brutal. I'm not going to lie to you. That was brutal. So if you are in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you might want to go check that readout. It was brutal. Earlier in the day, I can't remember who we had. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a third party, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So we get into everybody's business. All right. But I don't know if this person's energy is confused by the way that, I thank you, BB. I appreciate it. Big man, be truth. I'm in love. Somebody in church told him can't be his, has a woman. It's wrong. Okay. Understand. Okay. So I don't know if somebody is confused about what to do and how to do it and how to work back. I'm going to ask y'all, because this is an interactive experience. Okay. So this is an interactive experience. I talk to you, you talk back to me. Okay. That's how this works. But for those of you who are working on graveyard shift, you get a pass. Okay. But I'm just curious. If you're in a relationship with someone, or would like to be in a relationship with somebody, you're in a situationship. Let's just call it what it is. You're in a situationship with somebody. You are in a situationship with somebody. If there's confusion present in your situationship or relationship, I want you to put a thinking emoji. Do like this. Put a thinking, you know, that little face go, the little thinking face. I want you to put a thinking face emoji in the chat, because I would like to know if this is applicable to you, because that's how I'm processing this. I am processing this as somebody being confused. There's confusion. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of thinking faces going up. All right. Okay. So now y'all know, every time I started reading, my guppies know, every time I started reading, my nose started coming through dripping. It's not running, it's just dripping. So if you see me doing that, my nose is just dripping, okay? Or I start sneezing and my nose start itching. Anyway, all right, y'all. So we cooking with some grease this morning, okay? I'm going to reread this again, and then we're going to switch over to the energy reading and deal with this cosmic insights. I just can't say, it's here that you want me. I just can't say, yeah, oh baby, I don't want nobody kissing you but me. Can't say, oh baby, can't say, okay? So if y'all ready to get into these insights and dig deeper, okay, I want you to put the drums in the chat. Put the drum emoji in the chat, because I strongly feel like this is going to be one of those things where we're going to be like, what? Like, stop it. Okay, y'all ready? Let me see them drums in the chat. Here we go. All right, y'all. Somebody is definitely confused. Thank you, boss lady, for my gifts. I appreciate it. I haven't gotten to the energies yet, Alex. Thank you, boss lady. I appreciate it. Zaza, I don't think I can't get gifts on YouTube yet until I monetize, but I'm very, very close, but I appreciate it. They're sending gifts to me right now on TikTok. Okay, here we go. Overall energy reading. The first thing is the storyteller. The storyteller. Y'all, do y'all see this? The storyteller. Now, let me tell you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me tell you so much. Every time I see this card, I notice that there is a clean page. I have never noticed before that there is a key on this page. Keys represent insight, intellect. Keys represent wisdom. Okay? Thank you, Max. I appreciate my gift. Okay? You have turned the page. You can write whatever story you want to write. Thank you, Janae. I appreciate my gift. You can write whatever story you want to write. But for some reason, every time you continuously turn the page, you keep telling the same story over and over again. And the question is why? I feel like there is a strong hope. Like there's an emphasis on somebody putting faith in something. Somebody has been trying their best to make something happen, something manifest. And you get the right and you get the opportunity to decide how you want that to happen for you. Hold on, y'all. I hate when this happens. Hold on. There we go. You have the right to decide how you want this story to go. Thank you, Thumper. Now, for those of you who are new to Pisces Tarot and you've never been here before, obviously thus the new, right? We've been talking about this for the last 2 days, I know. It is your story to tell. You know, we get into these relationships, and when we get into these relationships, we tend to think that it's their relationship, but it's your relationship too. And at any point in time where you don't want to deal with something or don't want it, you don't have to. You don't have to. That's what compromise comes in relationships. Now, here's the gag. Especially in the last 2 readings, we've been talking about how you can change the narrative. The question is, why aren't you? If you know that there is confusion, there's uncertainty, you're not receiving validation or confirmation or whatever that it is for you that would clarify, you're not receiving that clarity. If you know that you're in a situation where you're not receiving these things, the question is, what are you doing to position yourself in a position where you can have that? Also, what lies are you telling yourself to keep you engulfed in a situation that may be a little bit toxic and just not serving? Okay? But you are the storyteller. And whenever I think about the storyteller, I think about the magician who has what it takes and can do whatever he wants to do, making things happen. But also when we talk about the magician, we talk about people being manipulative. Manipulation goes both ways. We only talk about manipulation when we want to talk about people taking advantage and moving things in a direction that benefits them. But we never talk about manipulation and how manifestation is a form of manipulation, if you really think about it. Manipulation always has a negative connotation. It's always negative when it doesn't work for us. But what happens when it does work for you? It's called manifestation, right? Think about it. All right. The truth that you need to hear right now for your journey is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I accept responsibility for my being. How ironic is it that that card came out right after I just said, what lies are you telling yourself to stay entrapped in this situation? Now, by a show of hands, and when I say hands, I mean put a hand in the chat, and by a show of hands, if you have not been so honest with yourself about the status of the relationship, the issues in the relationships, your concerns in the relationships, if you know that you have not only been lied to, but you just personally have not been so honest with yourself, put a hand in the chat. Put a hand in the chat. I want to see your hand go up. This is a safe space. We don't judge. We're all adults talking. We've all been a fool in love before. And right now, it just might be your turn. So, if you've ever been in a situation where you know that you've been lying to yourself about something, or it's a possibility you could have been in denial about something, raise your hand in the chat. Okay, I'm seeing some hands go up. You may be sleeplessness. You may be sleeplessness. You may be experiencing sleeplessness right now. This is causing you a lot of anxiety and grief. How many of y'all supposed to be asleep right now, but instead of you being asleep, you up listening to me? Raise your hands in the chat. So somebody is dealing with sleep. No one says. Yeah. If I'm being honest, I'm dealing with it too. Uh-oh. So I do apologize, you guys. YouTube, my software that I use to project out has been glitchy. So if I am glitching, I do apologize. I am working with the provider to resolve these issues. So thank you for bringing that to my attention, because I can let them know that it's still occurring. Okay. So I do appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Lashner. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, if you're new to Pisces Tarot, this is the only time that you will ever see me read from a book. And this is our soul whisper. And I like the way that they put things. So let's see. What is our... While you're listening, go ahead and take advantage of hitting that like button. Grand Rising QB, welcome back. Yeah. Our soul whisper. For some reason, I was told to go here. Okay. Abundance. We got a fish again. Abundance. Abundance. Now this card came up yesterday. And interestingly enough, fishes, my goodness, I need to keep drinking this coffee. Fish represent emotions, intellect, and creativity, okay? So maybe you're trying to make the best of what you can of the situation, all right? But abundance. I'm going to sit this here. Abundance. Abundance is not something we acquire. It is something we tune into. Wayne Dyer. Abundance is mistakenly referred to by many as an accumulation of material things, when in truth it is a mindset asking you to appreciate the blessings in your life. Do you truly appreciate the blessings in your life? If you can look around your life right now and see that you are blessed, scratch that. If you can look around your life and know that you are blessed right now, can you put some hearts down in the emoji? If you don't even have to look, if you just know, do you know how blessed you are right now? If you know that you are blessed right now, put some hearts down in the chat. Flood out the chat with hearts, okay? This may not sound straightforward, but this is not always easy. In times of personal hardship, it may be difficult to find something to be grateful for. But in these moments, you must remember the small things: your rhythmic breath, a smile from a stranger, performing small acts of kindness for one another. Abundance can also fall victim to comparison. Okay? If you constantly measure yourself against others, it will become difficult to see the riches of your own life. Perceiving your life as lacking where you may otherwise observe abundance manifests a greater sense of disconnect. It may sound cliche to suggest spending time in the practice of gratitude, but being thankful is a core truth in the lives of those who experience true abundance. Today, you are being encouraged to see the plentiful, bountiful, and ample sides of life. Now, y'all may say, Mimi, what does this have to do with anything? Right? Good morning, Mika. First, she was talking about somebody being confused, going up in a Starship. Now they taking blame. Now they writing a story. They can't sleep. Here's the thing. Part of the reason why you may be confused is because you don't see yourself as being worthy of walking out of this situation and getting into a relationship or something else with somebody else. You don't realize that no is an answer that's redirecting you towards your biggest blessings. Okay? You don't know. And sometimes we can't accept it because we don't see ourselves as being worthy. Okay? Why is it that you don't see yourself as being worthy? Who told you that you weren't worthy? Who told you that you weren't deserving? Was it your parents? Was it classmates in elementary school when boys and girls start liking each other? Was it middle school? Who told you that you weren't worthy? Who told you that you weren't attractive enough? That you weren't suitable enough? That you didn't make enough money? That you don't have enough material things for? But who told you any of these things? Yeah, who told you that? Or did they never tell you that? Did they just show you that? You know, we got to be careful about the trauma that we carry around unnecessarily. Look, somebody over here feeling astonished right now. You got to be careful about the drama and the trauma that you freely carry around you. And stop and realize just how blessed you are. And that's a lesson even for myself right now. There's people all over this planet. Billions of people on this planet. Now, I know some of you guys may be feeling a little bit pessimistic and be like, out of the billions of people on this planet, I just had to meet you. But do you realize, yes, while that's bitter at the time, aggravating, do you realize how much of a blessing it is to be alive on the planet at the same time as somebody else and have the audacity to meet them? Do you know how strange it is to meet a person? Do you know how odd it is to meet somebody? Seriously. I put it to you this way. Right now in Korea or China, people are up and living their lives. Unless they come here or I go there, I will never meet them. Right? Now, with the internet, we have a possibility of meeting each other, but it'll be virtual. So they will never know how short I am. I will never know how tall they are. I will never know what their voice sounds like. We have ideas about each other, but we never met each other. So do you realize how rare it is to meet somebody? But then you don't think that there's an abundance of opportunities to meet somebody new. Why? You can go to the Publix, the Kroger, the Walmart, the gas station, traffic, and meet people, right? People are everywhere. So what is it about you that possibly thinks that you can't meet somebody else that's going to give you clarity and stability and love and nurture a relationship? Taba says, because you're afraid to get out there and actually meet somebody. Well, I agree with that. A lot of people waste a lot of people's time. But the question is, Taba and everybody else, you scared of wasting your time, but you are knowingly wasting your time right now with somebody else. This person is not giving you what you need. The question is, do you even know what you need? Or do you just have an idea of what you want? Child. Is this coming in heavy today or not? Because I feel like we need to double click into this. We need to double click into this. Okay. Child. If y'all ready to get into this, I'm serious. If y'all ready to get into this, I need you to hit them hearts. Put some heart, flood out the chat with some hearts. We about to get into these insights because I want to know. I want to know what in the world is going on with my peoples. It's holiday season and folks just, you know, seemingly are not uppity in joy, you know. Now the first sign, let it go. What?
Oh, a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, let it go. Make room for the new beginning. It is on the way to you now. Is this not what I was just talking about? Let go. Let go. Miss Lee, good morning. I hope you're doing well. If you feel like I'm so wrong, why do you waste time being here listening to me? Just leave. I didn't invite you here. Have a blessed day. What do you mean? Child, okay. So, listen, my guppies don't play, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that now. They don't. I'm not getting mad. I'm actually just trying to understand, why do people dedicate bitter pieces of their life, such as time, to trying to prove a point and try to create strife when everybody in here is just chilling and minding their business and listening? But you're in here being a nimbusel. And the question is why? See, you have toxic personality trait. And I'm trying not to go there with you. Okay, it doesn't have to connect with you, baby. It's a collective. Okay? But again, if it's not resonating with you, you can always leave. But instead, you want all the attention to be on you. And this is what's cancerous about you, because you want all the attention to be on you all the time. And the moment that nobody's focusing on you, you don't know how to act. No one's getting upset, but I am disappointed that you're here wasting everybody's time being toxic. You got to do better, sis. All right, here we go. All right, so you got to let it go. My guppies, y'all funny. Y'all funny. One of them was in here. I don't know. She might have had to step away. All right, here we go. Squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. So possibly your friends are helping you through this at this time. It is possible that your friends are helping you at this point. Okay. Now, the tea is, I feel like for some of y'all, y'all are in a position where this person is giving you something that you never experienced before. And that's what's making it so difficult. You felt like this connection was unique. I don't know if some of you may have felt like this was the first time you felt like a glimpse of being in love with somebody. Or if this is like the way they made you feel. I'm getting like butterflies, like little girl feeling, like puppy love feeling, like an infatuation, a strong infatuation. I'm getting like, my eyes are getting teary-eyed. Like I feel like this is like an extreme, like giddy, like in love. I don't know who that's for, but like it feels like this person gave you the attention and gave you like the, ooh, child.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Woo! Who is this? Who is this? Okay. Child. Ooh, what is the T? Legal issues, court, judges, immigrations, lawyers, etc. Okay, so somebody may be dealing with legal issues in this situation. Okay, somebody may be dealing with legal issues up in here. Okay. Maybe this person is married. Or maybe a person is married. Okay. I have been married legally for 26 years. Getting divorced feels like the first time I'm dating a man. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Okay. What lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? Whew. Maybe somebody is going through a divorce and they're starting to date as they go through the divorce. Like they're looking to try to get their energy back, get their swag back, not accustomed to being out here on the streets. You know, that is possible. Or maybe this person has not yet filed for divorce. Something with a divorce. Judges, courts. You know what, Miss Lee? This is my last time telling you, okay? Again, I'm talking to hundreds of people right now, all right? Now, you want to try me and you really are about to really aggravate me, which is probably what you want. But I'm trying my best to be respectful, not to tap into your business. So this is my last time telling you. That's really what you want. You want me to tap into your business and put you on Front Street because you don't have the money to pay me for a reading. That's what you're really trying to do. I don't know if Belinda is still in here, but I have no problem with asking her. You know what? I apologize to everybody else. It's always one person.
At one point in time,
it's always one. It's always one. Hold that thought, y'all. Now, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it. All right. So sexual protection. Okay, sexual protection. Perhaps this person who is, somebody's trying to figure themselves out. Remember the first thing I told you, I said, you are the author of this story. This is your story. Okay, this is your story. Okay. So I feel like perhaps somebody may not have been knowing what they're going through. Like maybe they're trying to figure it out. So what I'm gathering is that somebody in this situation, I'm still obviously collecting information. The person who is married may have not been very promiscuous before, and now they are. Now they're using this as an opportunity to better learn themselves. To they're trying to make sense of things. And perhaps I'm seeing this happen very quickly. So I'm not seeing this ever becoming like a full-fledged relationship. I don't see this coming as like somebody wanting to date somebody. I see this as more so like something that just kind of like came together and just happened. Okay. I'm seeing that. Yeah, this was fast. This is fast. And I see person B being a person who is over here. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I see this as being something where this is causing great anxiety. This is the confusion from the earworm that we're talking about. I just can't say that it's here that you want me. I just can't say I don't want nobody kissing you but me. Okay, so this is definitely infatuation. Okay, this is definitely infatuation. When we look into the broken mirror, what did I just say? Distractions, temptation, always busy, keeping you waiting. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it is. If they're not married and divorced, this is a person who is either in a relationship or has something else going on. They got issues going on. And I'm saying that lightly, right? I'm saying that lightly, okay? They got things that distract them. Perhaps they are a judge, or perhaps they work in a court system, or they're a lawyer, a legal aid, something like that, okay? But I definitely see this person as being somebody. Hey, Nene. I definitely see this as being a person who is having issues with it's just interesting. It's interesting energy. I'm trying to make sense of it. Okay, so this is definitely masculine energy up top. Okay, so person A is masculine energy. This is feminine energy. Person A, I'm getting two scenarios. Okay, I'm getting two scenarios. The first scenario is that there's either a marriage. No, I got it. Person A is a male who was in a marriage with somebody. They did not want the divorce. They did not want the divorce. And so as a part of their process of healing is they've become very promiscuous. They're sleeping around, and person B has gotten caught up in this arrangement that is not what they wanted. Okay. And this is why they're very much so having sleepless nights. They're having to take blame. They're telling themselves that things are going to work out. They're trying to talk themselves through this. They're trying to walk themselves through this, and don't have the confidence to really change this situation. Okay? Now, the true emotion here is person B, you just like, I don't even know if I care. But y'all see these handcuffs? Y'all see these handcuffs? So person B, you may even have your own legal things going on, and or you could just be very heartless with how things are going down. Person B, you may not even care. My Virgo was married for 25 years to someone he didn't want anymore, but she does. Oof. Okay, here we go. Within the vehicle, commuting, experience road journeys. I don't know what y'all doing in the car, but we gonna find out. Okay? Something's going on in the car. Is that the Starship the man was talking about? You come pick him up in the car. Don't be late. Finally got divorced in February, but I had to remove myself so he can heal. Yeah, I definitely feel like there is a healing process that's trying to be avoided on this masculine energy's behalf, not necessarily the feminine energy. Okay. The influential energy here is the yin and the yang. Karma, balance, weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wanting to make things right. So we got a lot of balancing. We got a lot of justice, karma, scales, cause and effect, weighing things out. You may be seeing right now a whole lot of 000s. This is about guidance. Okay. You have full support from the divine. Your guidance that you're seeking is here. Your life is moving in the right direction. This is the new start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, another one begins. That's the second time that has come up. It came up here. I also mentioned to you that you're turning the page. You get to write whatever you want to write. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I trust and feel the support that guidance has all around me. All right. Now, I hate to do this to y'all, but hold on 1 second. I need to step away for 1 second, okay? And when we come back, we're going to figure out whose business this is, and we're going to get into this reading. Give me 1 second. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. Oh, child. That coffee went straight through this morning. So sorry. All right, so here we go. Yeah. Child, listen. I was thinking about this thug card, and I don't know if you met this person because you have legal issues of your own, or may have been dealing with someone who has legal issues or needing to do something dealing with legal issues. But the bottom line is, I feel like you met each other in a common place. I don't know if one of you is a police officer. But I feel like it was a common need that you guys had, that you guys needed to do. Okay, so this is the reason why you met this person. Okay, now I want to know whose business this is. Okay, so listen. As we reflect upon these insights and shift to the energies of the potential parties that are involved, please remember to focus on what resonates with you. And don't overlook a message without considering your placements, because I do read for Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Now, don't be like, when I call something that ain't your sign or your person, I'll be like, listen. You never know what applies to you. Okay? If y'all ready to get into this business, I'm just saying, you never know. You never know. If you're ready to get into this business, whose business? Whose business is this? Whose business is this? Whose business is this? All right. We have earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're coming in right now is the Empress, okay? Upright, abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good energy, good parenting, development, accomplishments, growth, evolution, and action, okay? The Empress, all right? You know, I'm going to put that down here because I feel like this is feminine energy down here. The person that you're dealing with is also an earth sign, okay? So we're talking about 2 Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, okay? The other person is the 8 of Pentacles, okay? Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks, okay? So we're definitely talking about 2 Virgos, Tauruses, or Capricorns, okay? We definitely are talking about those 2 elements, okay? Now, y'all ready to get into this business? I need to see those magnifying glasses in the chat because we about to double click. And I want to know what in the world is going on. If y'all ready to get those magnifying glasses up, let's get those magnifying glasses going because, child, we about to get into it. We about to get into the thick of this. Okay? Put those magnifying glasses up in the chat. Let's go.
I should have followed my own. I should have followed my own intuition. I should have followed my own. I knew it. I should have followed my own. 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 Willing.
Here we go. What is going on with earth signs? What is going on, Spirit, with earth signs? Aisha said, I'm cooking today. Here we go. What is going on with earth signs? The first thing that I'm picking up on is the balancing act. I feel like there's an energy exchange between the 2 of you where you're balancing each other out. Okay? There is a confidence that this person seems to give you. It's a confidence of comfort and familiarity. For some of you, it may be like the embodiment of like a father figure. Okay. This person is very, very, very patient with you. But I also feel like there's an energy of mystique to this person. And it's the energy of like not fully opening up. It feels like there's an energy of when I'm with you, I'm with you. And when I'm not, I'm not. Okay. So I don't know if this person is making themselves unavailable to you most of the time. And again, I feel like this person could have either a legal profession or is going through legal issues. Okay. But I also feel like too, there's a part of you who also is going through your own thing. And I'm still trying to get to the bottom of this as well. Okay. So we got one person over here dealing with legal issues, courts, judges, law, immigrations, and lawyers. We got somebody else that's over here got handcuffs. Okay. So I don't know what that's about, but we're going to get into it. Okay. But I immediately am getting that this person is stuck between a rock and a hard place. And my immediate answer to this is that it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. This person's inability to connect has something to do with another person, like a past relationship, a past wife or something that they have not let go of. Okay. Now it's time to get into this reading. Okay. Because we got to find out what in the world, who business. This your business. You okay out there? I'm just saying. Yeah, we got to get into it. All right, here we go. Person one, present energy. The Two of Wands in reverse. It feels like this person is extremely anxious. Okay. This person is extremely anxious. The masculine energy here, they're not sleeping at night. Okay. They're having sleepless nights. Okay. They're struggling here. All right. I feel as though even though this person recognizes that they have an abundance of opportunities, I'm seeing a very, very, very handsome gentleman or either someone who aligns with that form of masculinity. Okay. But this person is very, very, very attractive. Okay. This person is very successful in their own right. This person is somebody who could literally have anybody they want. Okay. I'm seeing the charm. I'm smelling the cologne. I'm seeing the dress. I'm seeing everything about this person that would be attractive to somebody else. And I'm seeing that it doesn't require much. You know, some men got to work to get attention. I feel like this person does not have to work at all to get the attention. Okay. I feel like when you see this person, you can easily just be like, hey, sir. Hi. Hi. Okay, exactly. Melissa says when you got it, you got it. And I feel like this person got it. I feel like this person got that energy. Okay, I feel like this person definitely has that energy. Okay, now they got swag, bow-legged, fit. Woo! Talk about it. They got that whole BDE thing going on, you know? And I'm feeling like they are in a space where they're trying to figure out what is the next right best step for them. Okay? They're trying to figure out what is the right next best step for them. Because I feel like what has happened in their life leading up to this moment was something that they were not expecting to have happen. They were not expecting this. I feel like this person was very much so in love with their other person. I feel like this person wanted that relationship. And for some reason or another, this person, or not this person, their person, just up and decided out of nowhere this was not what they wanted to do anymore. And I believe that is what thrusted this spin cycle of confusion for them. Okay? I feel as though this person is very disappointed because they feel like they've done everything right leading up to this moment. They feel like they've done everything right. They got the job, they got the house, they got the career, they had the family. And it's like, what more can I give you? What more, where did I fall? Where did I miss the mark? How did I not check this off? And I feel like this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male is taking this breakup and or divorce very, very hard. Okay? Because it's not computing. It's not understanding. They're not understanding. It's not making sense. It's just like, where did this come from? Okay, that is definitely like, where did this come from? It's catching them off guard. Okay, and they're trying to figure out, honest to God, where are they going to go next? Okay, so they may be out dating, or you may be out dating, sir, and trying to meet people and just trying to distract yourself. Because let's be honest, most men don't know how to handle their emotions and their feelings. They don't. Okay. They are taught to ignore their feelings and their emotions. Okay. And so in this, they are overworking themselves. So they're spending all of their time with work. And when they're not at work, they're just trying to distract themselves to keep themselves busy, which is why we got the distractions card here, right? Okay, they're trying to keep themselves busy. They're trying to either work a lot, and if they're not at work, they're dealing with third-party people, which is unfortunately this person that's here that's caught up in all of this mess. Okay, they want to keep themselves busy because they just cannot believe that this is what's happening to their relationship, and it is driving them crazy. Okay, it's driving them crazy. They're not able to live life because they're trying to distract themselves from what is happening because they're not happy about it. They refuse to face reality. Okay? Now, if this person could be you or the person that you're dealing with, can you put a black heart in the chat? If you think that this is you and or your person that you're dealing with, can you put a black heart in the chat for me? I just want to know. Black heart in the chat. If this is you or if this could be the person that you're dealing with. Okay, I'm seeing a few black hearts here. Now, while y'all do that, I'm going to move over to the feminine energy of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just reading it how I'm seeing it. And I don't want this to sound like I'm coming for y'all because I bigged up this man, okay? Because that's not it at all. But when I see this feminine energy of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm seeing somebody who is very poised, very reserved in stature. Some would say nondescript, okay? And when I say nondescript, I'm not saying plain Jane. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is, compared to the way that this man moves, okay, you're very much so reserved, okay? You still take care of yourself. You're very fashionable. But honestly, I'm not seeing it come across as if when you walk in a room, it's like, who is she? Okay? You see what I'm saying? I'm not getting that. Who is she? Who is that? Wait, what? I'm not getting that energy, okay? I'm getting the energy of somebody where you walk in, you kind of blend in, okay? If people see you, they see you. But it's not like attention grabbing, not like this man. So in comparison, yes, Melissa says chameleon like, yes. So in comparison to this particular man, this woman doesn't captivate that energy like that. Okay? They just don't. All right? But there was a chance that you guys had conversation. You guys connected about something or another. And as you guys continued to talk, they started to see your true beauty. Okay? And this is what was captivating, right? Because the true beauty of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn was that of a goddess. Okay? This is that of somebody who's got everything together. This person is abundant. This person is nurturing. This person is very loving, very caring, very poised, very patient, okay? So this person was attracted because it was like, this energy is refreshing to me at a time where I'm in need, okay? And I'm seeing that this was not an anticipated connection, okay? This was something that's kind of like materialized out of nowhere. And one thing led to another. It's giving me like, it's giving me like movie vibes, right? How two strangers meet in a coffee house setting. And, there's just conversation that comes. And as with that conversation, one thing kind of like leads to another, and you guys kind of like just go and do your thing, right? That's kind of like how I'm seeing it. I'm not seeing it like this was a situation that materialized out of planning and things like that. I'm seeing this as something that just came together, like Belinda says, destiny. Yes, something like destiny. We talked about that while you were gone. So it seems like this was just something that kind of like just came together and it happened quickly, okay? Now, your present energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay? I feel like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy, okay? I feel like you're in a place where you want things to be so much different than what they are. And I feel like this is you releasing the fear of it possibly not going anywhere. And this is where you're relying on your friends right now to help you through, because you're at a point where it's like, I'm saying low key embarrassed, but I feel like you kind of feel taken advantage of.
Embarrassing.
I feel as though you are in a predicament with someone that you are hoping that divine timing really aligned with you in this person so that you guys could come together and it would just work. You've heard the stories. We've all heard the stories where people have just so happened to met somebody and they ended up clicking and being together forever, right? And it was happily ever after that, right? I feel strongly that is what your hope is. And you're trying to let go of this fear that that's not what this is. But I also feel like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you're very intuitive on your own, I do sense that you sense that this is some malarkey. And it's like you're trying not to fall too deeply into this because you know that it's not going to go anywhere. But instead of you like putting it into it, like you're holding on, trying to hope that this is not what you think it is. And you're getting caught up.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A
So this is definitely a peculiar situation to be in. Okay, this is very much so a peculiar situation to be in because it feels like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And both of you together are in this pickle together. But let me be the first to tell you, if you are the feminine energy in this situation, this is not you at all. This is not a reflection of you at all, okay? This is this person's energy. This is all them, okay? So if you're walking around here feeling as though you've done something wrong because you can't penetrate this person, it's not because they don't like you. It's because they don't want you to get to their heart.
Denied.
Okay? So that's exactly what it is. You didn't do anything wrong. Now, the positives of this situation, the Tower. The Tower. Ooh, child. I'm going back to the fact that this person is married with this, okay? I feel strongly that this person, okay, was in a situation somewhere else prior to this. And I keep saying for some of you, this may be a marriage, okay? For some of you, this may be a marriage. But I feel like this came out of nowhere. Okay. For somebody somewhere, this came out of nowhere. They did not see this coming. Okay. And this is why I'm staying on the side of caution of they're not ready to move on. They're sowing their royal oaks because they're trying to screw their feelings out. It's almost like that Solange song. What's the song? When she tried to sex it away, she tried to dress it away, she tried to shop it away. I can't think of the song. She's talking about mental clouds. What's the name of that song by Solange? Y'all know that song. I'm talking about Cranes in the Sky. Okay. They're going through a season in their life where they're trying to block out all these mental clouds. Okay. They're trying to block out these mental clouds and they don't feel safe. This man is in a very vulnerable situation right now in his life. Very, very highly vulnerable and highly fragile situation in his life. Okay. This person thought that he had the life that he's always dreamt of. He thought that everything that he was working towards was exactly how he wanted it. This person was happy with life. So to find out of nowhere that this is not what they thought.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
This person is in mental ruin and distress. Okay? This person is in mental ruin and distress. And the fact that this Tower card came up in a positive, okay, it was something that needed to happen. So this individual, this masculine energy here, did not think that this was the best thing that ever happened to them, but it was the best thing that ever happened to them. Okay? Because if something that needed to happen, this is the first major arcana that has come up. So this is a permanent life-changing situation for this person. All right? And it caught them out of nowhere. They were not prepared. They will never be prepared. And they're grappling with the fact that this is no longer the life that they thought they had. So do y'all understand? Can y'all imagine how this feels for this particular person? This man is thinking that he did everything right. I keep seeing like a checklist. I did this, check. I did this, check. I did that, check. And now it's like all of a sudden, you're telling me that this is not what you want anymore? This is crazy to me. Okay, so this is a weird predicament to be in, and I'm sorry if you're either person in this situation. Okay, now the consequence of all of this, the Three of Wands in reverse. The consequence here is that this man knows anybody who comes into their space right now, this is not going to ever go anywhere with this Three of Pentacles, okay? This is never going to go anywhere. This person doesn't know how. This person is lacking the tools that it takes to be able to move forward and to live the life that they are desiring to live. Like, this person has lost their will for life. They feel like they're over here, they're hitting their head on the wall. This person is so heartbroken behind this other action, okay? All they know how to do is to go and just become the plumber, because that's what feels good to them in this moment. I use the example, how many of y'all, by show of hands, if you saw The Best Man, the final chapters, if you saw The Best Man final chapters, can you raise your hand in the chat? If you saw The Best Man final chapters that came on Peacock last year, the best thing ever. They could have kept it going. I don't know why they didn't keep it going, but those storylines could have kept going and I would have kept tuning in, okay? Because that was it, baby. Out of all three Best Men, that was the one that resonated with me the most, okay? If you saw The Best Man final chapters, the series, okay, so we got a couple hands. Remind me, what was Morris Chestnut's character's name? I forgot. What was Morris Chestnut's name? Lance, okay? So let me give y'all a recap. The Best Man is all about a guy named Lance who is a professional football player. And in the first movie, Lance marries his college sweetheart, okay? But he finds out that his best man had taken his wife's virginity, okay? That was the first one. The second movie was about them trying to fix the damaged relationship between the two best friends. Like, they're no longer friends, okay? So the second version of the movie starts to tap in the fact that everybody's got their own issues. They've gotten older. You know, Lance's wife has been diagnosed with cancer, and he's struggling to come to the conclusion that his wife is dying, okay? And she withheld this secret from everybody, okay? So even her closest friends, she didn't tell anybody, okay? In season 3, in the third and final installment, Mia has since passed, okay? So she passes in the second one. The second one was so heartbreaking because it's happened around Christmas, all right? So in the third and final installment, the mini-series piece of it, Lance cannot keep his pants up, okay? Lance was poking holes through anything that had a blink, okay? You could be like this, and Lance will be like, okay? I'm telling you. It was something else. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I'm getting that energy coming from this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm feeling like this person is doing everything that they can to keep themselves in a good place. This is why they're overexhausting working out. This is why they're overexhausting having sex, okay? They are doing these things because those are those mini glimpses of the day where they feel good. I feel like this person could be doing it multiple times a day. Okay. It's that bad. It's almost becoming addictive. Okay. And this person knows that while they enjoy your company, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy, while they're enjoying your energy and what you bring to the table, they're spending just a little bit more time with you than the other people. But they know deep down in their heart, this is not going anywhere. They don't know how to make it go anywhere, and they don't even know what's going on with them. Okay? They're just doing whatever makes them feel good. But the consequences here is that you're playing with somebody's heart, somebody who's ready, somebody who's the empress, who's the queen, who's the loving, who's nurturing, who's got it all together. You're damaging someone else, trying to protect yourself because you're too raw and vulnerable to acknowledge the fact that you're hurt. I feel strongly that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male energy, you have not even told this person, okay? You have not told this person at all that you're not in a place to be able to receive this person, okay? You haven't said it at all. Instead, you just keep on trying to push through and acting like nothing is happening. And I feel strongly like this feminine energy is definitely picking up that you're not being serious right now. They may be asking you questions, trying to get a temperature check, trying to gauge where you are, how you're feeling right now in life. Like, what are your thoughts? What are your long-term plans? And they're just not, this masculine energy is not, they're just not cracking. Okay? They're just not cracking. And if you ask a question that sounds too close, like you're trying to get serious on them, they're just like, they're not here for it.
What do you mean by that?
Okay? So they're definitely sensing that something is going on with you, but they're really not in the capacity to really take that on right now. Okay, they're just not in that place of taking that on right now. And they thought that you were in a place to understand that this is not going to be anything more than what it is, but they never communicated that. They never communicated that.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Now, what this is trying to teach you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, what this is trying to teach you is that you got to let go. You got to let go. You got to let go. We know one thing about earth signs. They don't do nothing fast. They don't do anything expeditiously. They don't do anything in a hurry. Everything is done on their own time when they're comfortable and when they feel confident. Okay? And this divorce, again, was something that was necessary. This breakup, again, was something that was necessary. This was necessary. But for some reason or another, you're walking around with your head in a fog, not knowing if you're going or coming. And it's time for you to release. This is what this is trying to teach you. It's time to let it go.
I'm in pain all the time.
You got to let it go. But instead, you're trying to keep yourself busy. You're trying to keep yourself distracted. And Spirit is telling you it is time to let it go. It is time to let go. Move, make room for the new beginnings that is on its way to you now. So if you know you got new beginnings coming your way, why are you still holding on? It's time to turn the page. This is your story. This is your narrative. But why is it that you don't want to accept the blame for your own happiness. You're accountable. You rather walk around and have sleepless nights, walk around with anxiety and depression, hurt, you don't want to accept the fact that this is your journey. And when I'm looking at this card, I'm picking up that you have what it takes to move on to the next level and to go on to your future. I feel like you're in disbelief. Do you guys know the difference between unbelief and disbelief? Do you know the difference? Unbelief means you know it to be true, you just don't want to believe it. But disbelief means I don't want to hear it at all. It doesn't exist. And I feel like you don't want to believe that this is your life, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't want to let go. It could be true, but you don't want to believe it. You just don't want to believe it. I see you looking at yourself like, I can't believe that this is my life. And we all have moments like that, do we not? Well, we just cannot believe that something happened to us that was so tragic. One of the things that Jamie Foxx said that really stood out to me in his stand-up comedy was, when we dream for our life, we never dream of tragedy. But life is tragic in some senses. Life brings upon us things that we didn't see coming, things that we didn't think were going to happen. Those things come to us, whether we want them or not. And you got to persevere through, regardless. And instead of this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius trying to persevere through, right now they breaking down on the inside. They're having a hard time. And this is about teaching you how to let go. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. This got to do with you. What you need to do to heal? Ace of Wands. It's time for you to get your joy back. Find what's motivating you. Go through this transformation that is before you. Go through this with pride, knowing that you've done everything that you possibly can do. Failed marriages and breakups are not a reflection of who you are. It's a part of who you are, but it is not who you are. So why do we walk around with those toxic, damaging labels? I'm divorced. Why? It is a part of who you are. Listen, we're all on a human experience, folks. Nobody got the answers. Nobody. Ain't nobody got a copy to the test to tell you what lessons you're going to learn in life. Things just be happening to you out the blue. Positively and negatively. But for some reason or another, you're struggling. You're struggling. Okay? But this is about you growing, becoming more stable, becoming more intent and full of wisdom. This is going to be empowering to you. But for some reason, you're in depth in accepting that this too is a part of your journey. You can collect all the accolades you want. You can collect all the material things. At the end of the day, those things are just things. I'm personally going through that in my life right now. I got everything that I can want. Still buy everything that I can want. But at the end of the day, it's just things. Money does not buy happiness. The nice home doesn't buy happiness. It provides comfortability. The nice cars don't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, you're driving to impress a bunch of people that don't really care what you're driving. They just want to know if you're slamming on brakes or not. Why are you riding the brakes? Where's your signal, you dummy? Why did you park over the line? Don't nobody care that you got a new car. Park straight in your parking spot. You know? At the end of the day, nobody really cares. The only people who truly care about your material wealth is people who want to aspire to have those things. But at the end of the day, nobody knows at the end of the night that you're crying yourself to sleep and you're only staying asleep for an hour or two because you're up and you're anxious, you're tossing, you're turning, you're toiling. You're not feeling good. You're anxious. You're showing up every day, barely making it.
I'll do the best I can, but when
it's craziness. And we all do it. We all do it. We all do it. I'm not going to sit here and put one person down because we all do it. And if you sit up here and say, I'm not like that, you're lying to yourself. I'm telling you.
illness.
Act like you're not doing it. We all do it. We all do it. We all find things to help us cope. We all do it. Woo! Child, listen here with this lovers. In reverse. I can't make this up.
What?
I cannot make this up. Do you hear me? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got to let go of the failure of your marriage or your previous relationship. You got to let it go. You're holding on to this as if it is a badge of honor. It is time for you to keep it moving. It is time for you to say, I am no longer, okay? I don't know what this woman's name is that you're married to or this guy's name that you're married to, but whoever's got you in a tussle, they got you in a chokehold, whoever that person is, You got to tell Susan, this what you want? Fine. Do what you got to do and move on. Good morning, everybody that's just joining. Good morning. You got to do what you got to do. You don't want to, but it is time. It's time to sign them papers. Stop fighting. Because you're creating a level of despair that is unbecoming. You're so attached. Yes, I did just say it's time to sign the papers. You guys are in a space where this frustration is crippling you. And you're also in a space where you're damaging an innocent person. This lady was minding her business. Probably trying to buy her a cup of coffee at Starbucks, and in walks Bond, James Bond. You understand? Lady minding her own business. And here comes this man, looking good, smelling good. Got you over here clutching your pearls. Next thing you know, what's your name? Tiffany. What are you wearing, Tiffany? No, I'm just playing. But you get the point. You get the point. You get the point. You get the point. This was never supposed to become what it was for this other person. This was only supposed to be a couple of, hits, if you will. You understand? That's all it was supposed to be. Enough said, all up in your ear. Ooh, I just got the tingles. Baby, I want somebody to come kiss me on my neck. And then you wonder, seriously, y'all wonder why the man is saying, I can't say that it's here that you want me. I don't want nobody kissing you but me. Because you are my starship. Come take me up tonight and don't be late. This person here is a high for somebody. You understand? The feminine energy of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is a high for this person at this time who's coping with their life. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit it. This is why there is a soul tribe here, because y'all connect on a different level. But there is a cause and effect for this. And it's not healthy. You understand? It's an unhealthy attachment here. And this is also about there being unreliability. You know you're not ready for this. You know you're not ready. But you keep on playing the game like you got something to give. And you're definitely stringing people along, because this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in all of her beautiful glory is just hoping, praying, and wishing by hamperstance that this is going to materialize into something that it's never going to materialize into. With every connection, this person is getting caught up in a web that they're never going to get out of. This is a strong and wrong entanglement. Now, as I say that, we have the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. How many times do I got to tell y'all this is going nowhere? This is going nowhere. You're going to mess around and find out when this person is dragging you along. You're just collateral damage. This man is trying to heal his heart from whatever mess he got going on in his life. And instead of him being forthcoming and honest and telling you, all I need from you right now is just some TLC. Instead of them coming forward and being honest, they're withholding critical information that can give you choice in this. They don't want to have to tell you anything. All they want to do is really just come over, be cool with you because they can. That's the one benefit that they like about you, is that they can be cool with you. But truthfully speaking, the only thing they want to do really for real is come over and drop some. That's it. That's all they want. That's all they want. When they come over or when they come around you or you come around them, however, whoever's commuting anywhere and going anything and doing anything like that, I feel strongly that when they come around you, that's what they like about you. It's because you make them feel like a king. You make them feel like a king. You're walking in queen energy. And you're making this person feel like a king. Making them feel like they got something to offer.
It's all right, Mama.
You understand that? You making this person feel things. But it's only surface. Because truthfully speaking, I just saw this person breaking down and crying afterwards. That's how vulnerable this person is. Ooh. Do you know how vulnerable a man has got to be to break down and cry? These are two earth signs. Two earth signs. Two Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns. Placements. That's another reason why this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male is confused. Because he's just like, I don't really want nobody kissing you but me. But I can't say that you really want me. Because he knows the version of him that he really is, it's not good right now. That's what the confusion is coming from. But it's something about you that is making them. Van said, I knew you was going to talk to me today. I'm sorry, Van, if this is you. It's something about you that makes this person feel comfortable and seen. But you got to be careful. Because the feminine energy is giving this person mind, body, and soul. And all this person is giving you in return is some. That's it. Something they can give anybody and is giving anybody right now. And I hate that for you. Now, clarifying the energy that's here. The Eight of Cups. The masculine energy in this is frustrated with themselves. They're frustrated because they feel like they stayed too long. And I said this in the beginning. They feel like they stayed too long in a situation. They're not taking accountability or responsibility for their well-being. And again, they're not understanding that this is divine energy. I mean, sure, nobody ever gets married with the intent of getting divorced. No one ever gets married to say, I failed, or nobody ever wants that to be them. You think I woke up one day and said, you know what, God, I want to be a single parent? You think I ever said that? Absolutely not. That was the last thing that I wanted to be. The last thing. Okay? But it happened. And you got to get up and keep going. Right? So I feel like this person is stuck in a blame game cycle where they are constantly and continuously, they're blaming themselves. They are so used to being accomplished and a perfectionist and this and that they don't think that they can make mistakes or that bad things can happen to good people. And what I'm telling you is, this happens to everybody. What's the divorce rate now? 75%, 50%, 42%? I don't even know. Let me look this up. What's the divorce rate? According to the American Psychological Association, approximately 40 to 50% of first marriages end in divorce. The divorce rate for second marriages is even higher, approximately 60 to 67%. So a lot of people fail twice. You know why? Possibly because they be like, you know what?
Damn you!
I ain't got to deal with this. I ain't got to deal with this. So I'll give you an example. I was talking to my mother one morning, and somehow we were talking about Beyonce's mom, Tina. And, you know, we were talking about the narrative of how people always associate an issue with a woman if she's had one or more failed marriages. And my response to that was, if she was married for 30 something years or with this other man for 30 something years and he cheated on her, how do we know that cheating on you, period, the second time around is not a deal breaker? So she probably seen the signs and probably was like, you know what, I'm cool. But why got to be something wrong with her? How come it ain't something wrong with the men that's walking around here and keep cheating? Now, I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just, asserting an idea, right? Or a narrative. But my point is, you're less tolerant the second time around because you done been through this pain before. Okay? You done been through this pain before. But this person don't know how to walk away from that pain. He feels stuck to it. And it's because he's disappointed. The Nine of Pentacles. This person doesn't know if they should celebrate, or if they should be upset. Like, they don't know what their feelings are. They don't. a part of them feels like I don't like this energy. It's making me sad. They should be celebrating because they get a fresh start. But they don't know how to get out of this. You understand? So whereas they should be celebrating that now they got their freedom back, they don't have to be accountable and obligated and a provider for other people. And it should be a happy time for them because, again, they're not learning the lessons. This is orchestrated. This is a divine thing. They are being guided. Okay, they are being guided. They're being guided. And that's come up here as well as here. This was a positive thing that the marriage fell apart. This is trying to teach you how to let go. This is trying to get you to see that there's abundance all around you. Okay? You're guided. All of these signs are here. This should be a good thing. And it's not. Because this person is holding on to something that is supposed to fall apart at this point in time. You're supposed to let go. Let the cookies crumble. Let it fall where it's going to fall. But instead, you're trying to hold on. The Six of Pentacles. The feminine side of this energy reading could be very much so a little bit frustrated that it feels like this person isn't giving you anything. There's a lack of energy being exchanged here. And I feel strongly that the feminine energy of this is starting to realize that this person is just using them. It definitely is starting to weigh on her. And if you're the masculine energy of this, you probably feel it in your intimate connections with this person. This person is hurt, okay? And it's coming, it's drying up, like that excitement, that enthusiasm, that's let me rush to get into this. It's, I can't wait to see you. Like the energy is not as robust as it once was. The connection isn't magical. It's not exhilarating. It's not amplifying. It's not getting you high anymore, right? Whatever this was, it's not there anymore. And the masculine side is trying to now, you know, this is frustrating for them because now they got to be mindful of two women's feelings. Okay, we ain't talking about the women that they do the wham bam thank you ma'am all the time with. We ain't talking about them. Okay, we're not talking about them at all. All right, we're talking about the D4C, and we're talking about this connection, which is this feminine energy that we're picking up here that likes to be around this person. Okay, we're talking about the feminine energy that is here that makes them feel cool, calm, and collected. Good morning, Juan. We're talking about the feminine energy that makes them feel a little bit comfortable with what they're doing. And now that they're realizing that they got to be responsible for your feelings too, this is too much of a burden for them.
I want to apologize.
Okay? It's becoming too much for them. This was supposed to be fun. This was supposed to be careless. This was supposed to be reckless. This was supposed to be a distraction. And I feel like this person is going to have a conversation. I feel like y'all supposed to be going somewhere and this starts to hit ahead. What did I just say? With that 9 of Swords, this is becoming too much. This is giving him anxiety. I told you, sleepless nights. This is their worst dream coming into fruition. This is the worst. They can't stop thinking about it. Now honestly, they really couldn't stop thinking about the wife. For real. Like, how did I get here? What did I do wrong? This is overthinking. Okay? But now that you and your feelings, and now that you're verbally expressing that this is causing you angst and grief, this is coming to a head.
I can explain.
No, he can't. Because he don't even know what he going through. He don't even know what he feeling. How he gonna explain? How you gonna tell me? You don't even know what you feeling. You hornball. You know, some people do get all sexually aroused with stress, and this could be one of those people, high functioning, people. Disappointment, heartache, grief with this Sun card in reverse. Yeah, like I said that, you hornball. It's like cranes in the sky. Trying to do everything that you can do to try to get this to pass. One thing about life, y'all. What God got for you, he got for you. And whenever we talk about what God got for you, he got for you, we always talk about the blessings. We always talk about the joyful sides of God's gifts. When we over here running, shouting, praying, and wishing and rejoicing, and over here trying to make other people feel jealous because you finally got what you've been praying for. That part. But how come we don't never have that same energy when it comes down to heartache, loss, and grief? What God got for you, he got for you. Right? So how come we can't accept the failures that God had for us to make us a better person just as much as we can accept the blessings that God had for us to make us a better person? Duality does exist, y'all. Duality absolutely exists. So why can't you accept it both ways? Why can't we accept that that knife cut both ways? What God got for you, he got for you. The ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, the peaks and the valleys, the light and the dark. Because believe it or not, folks, something does come out of the darkness. That this story that I'm telling you is reflective of that darkness. I told y'all, the best thing that happened to the situation was this tower moment. The best thing that happened was trying to teach you to let go. But you can't do that because you're stressed, you're depressed. And now that you got to be accountable and speak to what your intentions are for somebody, now he like, I hate this for whomever's involved in this situation seriously, because this is not something to take lightly. These are people's feelings. These are real life situations and circumstances. It can't be taken lightly. Now, we've been here 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Let's get into these closing thoughts. Melissa says, wow, you were the cherry to my ice cream tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry that I had to. We've been having some harsh readings the last 3 days. Really? Okay. We're going to make sure we got these cards shook up, don't we, today? Good God Almighty. What was I about to say to y'all? We've had some hard readings the last couple of days. If you're new to Pisces Tarot, this is the time for you to go back and to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mimi Lightseer. If you ever miss a reading, or if you want to go back and listen to the beginning of this reading, you can always do so. I always stream live across both platforms, so these readings are recorded. Life is rough. I keep trying to tell my son, be a child for as long as you can. Because they tried to tell me, but I didn't get it. And I don't think that life has been so fun since I was in my early 20s. When you get that new freedom, when you can go do what you want to do. The best time of a person's life, in my opinion, is that 18 to 26. Okay, 18 to 26. 18 to 25, I would say. Like, those years are so fun and free. You're so careless. Because after that, you start realizing it get real. It get real. And you over here like,
I am disgusted.
I don't know what it is about these cards, but they just don't want me to touch them. Mika says, yeah, it's been real deep messages. It's been real deep. It's been hard. I don't like this. I want to be able to have some fun conversations. You know, I want us to talk about things that make people feel good. But I do hope that I'm bringing clarity to those of you who feel like these messages are resonating with you. And if it doesn't, don't force it. Don't ever buy a pair of shoes that don't fit. They're going to always hurt your feet. Okay? They will always hurt your feet. Spirit, give me closing thoughts for what's possible. Now listen, we're talking about closing thoughts. Okay? Closing thoughts. This means, okay, this is a potential outcome because I cannot predict free will. Anybody can change anything at any point in time. That's the beauty of life. You don't like something, do something about it. Okay? You can do something about it. Now, as we wrap this up, this is what I see. The Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel strongly. Yeah, that card came up already in reverse. Oh, that's the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry. This is the Knight of Wands. I feel strongly that you're going to get to a place where this person is lacking the energy. So if you are the masculine energy, you're going to get to the point to where you're going to stop giving to this because you just don't have the wherewithal. You don't have the capacity. Okay? You just don't have the capacity to persevere through. This was a good time. It wasn't supposed to be a long time. And at this juncture, you're just like, I just got to, you know, I can't do this. Right? So if you're the feminine energy and this person is shutting down and starting to put space, he's putting space there because he recognizes that he doesn't have what it takes to do this.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
We got the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay? This person is feeling very helpless right now. They probably need to go get some therapy. They probably need to, they really need a lot of therapy. They need a lot of counseling right now. Okay? They can't give you what they don't have. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I'm saying it in clear and precise English. They don't have what it takes to move forward in anything serious.
I'm not afraid to say it.
Okay? They don't have what it takes. And this person is pulling back from you to protect themselves. This is a defense mechanism, folks. Defense mechanism 101. Temperance in reverse. This is going to get to be very highly uncomfortable for this person. They don't want to do it God's way, and they want to do it their way. And because they want to do it their way, you know, God's going to be like, okay, do it your way. I tried to give you the out. I tried to give you the out. I tried to show you the way to go. But you ain't want to go. You ain't want to do it my way. So here we are. And I ain't trying to be funny or nothing like that, but I definitely feel like the angels are sitting up there like, oh, this is going to be one that they regret. So Curtis is saying he asked, but she refuses. Who asked and who refuses? You talking about the narratives in the story and the reading? Is that what you're talking about? Then we got the Knight of Pentacles. Help me understand your question or your statement, Curtis. You're saying that the man asked the woman, okay, she is my ex. Okay, got it. Yeah. So that makes sense. Okay. Yes. So okay, let me clarify, because I understand that the situation is reversed for you. So you're the one asking your ex for clarity, and your ex is refusing to give you clarity. Is that what you're saying? Melissa is saying that I can't believe it could be so spot on what you're saying to my situation. Queen B says he refuses to change anything he's fighting. Yeah, it's a lot of that. It's a denial. Okay, we gotta be honest about who we're talking about here. We're talking about earth signs. They ain't gonna do nothing quick. They gonna save face. They're going to try to save face. And what I'm telling you right now is that they're losing that. They're losing that. It's terrible right now. It is terrible right now. And you got the Fool card here. Once they get sick and tired of bumping their head, they're going to start a brand new journey. They're going to start a brand new journey. They're going to start a brand new journey. Taurus, y'all know sometimes Virgo and Capricorn, y'all so stubborn that you're causing yourself grief and anxiety that don't have to be here. It's time for you to let go and to find your happiness.
It's time.
Stop holding on to things that are no longer serving you. We started out this reading talking about you are the storyteller. This is your situation too. Turn a page and start writing a new story. Turn the page and create a new narrative. Look for the freedom that's here. You have the vehicles. You have what it takes. Look around you for the abundance. Don't feel like you can't find another somebody, because you will. Exactly, Belinda. Start a new book. Melissa says, be very careful of the chapter you walk in my life. You may be short-lived. I'm trying to tell you. That's a bar. It's not hard. It's not compound. It's not complex. We got to take blame for our own well-being. We got to take blame. We got to stop thinking that some magical moment is going to appear. You got free will. You got all the power that it takes for you to be able to move on with your life and do whatever you want. You can create your own narrative. Take control of your life. But for some reason, you want to hang around in this situation. So let me just leave y'all on a funny note, because I know this was very heavy and very dark first thing this morning. And I don't want to leave y'all like that. So listen to this.
Wasn't good.
It's okay. Just tell yourself.
Wasn't good.
You know why you should tell yourself it wasn't good?
And it stunk so bad.
What did Michael just say?
And it stunk so bad. I'm not afraid to say it. And it stunk so bad.
Whatever it is in life, you could just tell yourself, it stunk so bad. I'm not afraid to say it. It stunk so bad. It wasn't good. It stunk so bad. Now, nobody got to know what you're talking about when you say that. Just tell yourself, it stunk so bad. Okay? That's all you got to tell yourself.
Stop it. What?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Change, reframe your narrative. That's something I'm working on right now in this season of my life, is reframing the narratives. Change it from a negative to a positive, because you have the power to do that. Who has the power to do that? You do. You do. So I'm going to get out of this business, my beautiful people. We've been here 2 hours and 15 minutes this morning, okay? I want to say thank you for all of you guys for tuning in to the Pisces Tarot Experience. Again, I'm your host, Mimi the Lightseer. Be sure that if you enjoyed this reading, to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mimi Lightseer for additional content. Remember, you can always bookmark this reading, play it back, do whatever you need to do. When you need a little bit of guidance, you feel like you're stuck, you don't remember something, go back and listen to the beginning of this reading, because we had a vibe going on. It was a word this morning, okay? So go back and listen to the first probably 30-45 minutes of this reading, okay? I love hearing from you, so please share your thoughts with me. Please let me know how these messages resonate with you. I would not be here if they did not land with you. Like, I would just stop. I would just stop coming. Okay? So if you enjoyed this reading, please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the hearts. Follow, subscribe, do all those good things. If you're looking for a personal reading, my calendar is booked up to January, the middle of January. So I strongly recommend, if you want to do your personal reading, if that's something that's interesting to you right now, go ahead and do so at this time. Book your appointment. Get it in. Okay. A huge thank you to all of our viewers who participated in today's conversation. We had over 2,400 people to drop by the chat at 3:30 in the morning. We all up like, hello, where's Mimi? Hello. Okay, soon as I log in, yeah. Soon as I log in, here y'all go. Hello, where you at? Where you at, psycho? And then some of y'all came like, oh hell, not today. So a huge thank you to all the people who stopped by this chat, for real, seriously. 2,400 people is a lot of people to have present, okay? So thank you for that. Also, I want to thank all of you guys who participated in the conversation. I want to welcome my 30 new followers and subscribers. I want to welcome you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Most importantly, I want to express my deepest gratitude for the 6 people who gifted me during this reading. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for sharing not only your time, which is the most precious resource we'll all ever have, but your talent and your treasure with me. I do appreciate that. Your support does mean a lot to me. I know y'all think that I'm probably up here fabricating when I say this, but I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is the bright spot of my day. Okay. I am on my growth journey with you guys just as much as you're on a growth journey with me. And I promise you, I'm going to share whatever insights that I get as I go through this journey with you, because I think it's important for the masses. You are not alone. Nobody is alone. Nobody is alone on this journey. We all been there, done that. We just all have different t-shirts to wear to reflect our scars. Okay. So it's important that we build up a safe space in a community that's free of judgment. Okay. And make sure that when we come with each other, we're here to talk about these things that are affecting us so that we can help each other heal. Okay. Melissa says, great point. Melissa says the grass is not always greener on the other side. It's just different grass. Well, here it is. The grass ain't always just greener. They just might water theirs more than you do. So they actually taking care of their grass. The grass is only as greener as you take care of it. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. So with that being said, I'm going to get out this business officially. I am Mimi the Lightseer. I am out of your business. Bye-bye.